What's good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. That way you're notified when I drop future content. So today, I just wanted to share another story with you guys since you guys like the little boop bow bow bow, the war stories. But this one's a different one, man. This one's a hood war story. And I just want to tell you what can happen when you get too comfortable. Because I'm going to keep it G and I'm going to keep it 100, man. That's what happened. Your boy got too comfortable and I got caught slipping. But I'm also going to tell you how I take it in stride. And honestly, in a way, I'm grateful and thankful that it happened to me and not to any of my other little homies, because I guarantee you that they wouldn't have been able to hold their own like I did, you know? And this story is about when they had a straight assault rifle, either a tech or an assault rifle, straight to my face. And I mean to my face. And I almost lost my life. They ended up packing your boy out like 6-7 deep in the middle of the street, man. And God sent an angel, man, to help me. Until this day, man, I don't know where this lady came from or what her name is, but if you ever watch this, man, I appreciate you. I highly appreciate you, man, because what you did, people don't do these days no more, you know? People see stuff going on and they're quick to be like this. Worry about themselves. But this lady was a straight angel, man. And let's start this story, man. Before we get into it though, like I said, if you're new, subscribe. After this story, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and check out some of my old videos, man. Over 600 videos that if you ain't got nothing to do, especially on this Christmas day, why not just binge watch some good stories, man? Real, raw, and uncut. I guarantee you, everything that I'm telling you is exactly how it happened. The only thing that I minimized was just saying certain descriptions and stuff like that, because like I always say, man, I'm only going to give you the little bit of details so you could get the fundamentals of the story, but I'm never going to give you too much to where I'm exposing too much or where someone could get crossed up. So I ended up going to the liquor store over here on West and Hyde Park. It's called Flow. It's pretty much the borderline. Once you cross West, you're already like in the 6-0s and you're already in other neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? It's not my neighborhood. But I was coming from the bus shop on that side, so it was easy for me to just pull in there where I should have known better. That's why I said I got too comfortable. And all I was doing was stopping by to get some water. This was when my son was still drinking formula and he needed water to mix with the powder. That's all I was doing, was getting water, man. If I'm lying, I'm dying. That's all I had stopped to do, was get water. Pull in, get the water, I'm waiting to pay. I actually had already put it up, boom. I'm put it up, two fools walk in. As soon as they walk in, they just see the tattoos. They see the OT dub on my neck. And they just, whoa, 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 start dissing. I just looked at him like, all right, homie, all right. He walks up to me and I'm like, hey, homie, like, straight up, like, I just got out from doing 10 years, homie. Like, I ain't with that bullshit, homie, straight up. At that, I see 5 more fools walk in. Like, fuck the water. I had already gave him like $10 too to the cashier. So I was just waiting for my change. But the whole time, not even looking at the cashier. I'm looking at them, you know, like he's dissing. He's acting all hard and all that. So I'm just telling them, like, boy, I just got out, you know, like, whoa, whoa. Thinking they're going to show you at least a little bit of courtesy, you know what I mean? Chales. Whoa, 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 whoa. 5 more fools walk in. And I'm in a car. My car's parked in the handicap, like right outside the door. But they're so close to me that I just kept going. Started going down Hyde Park, coming back to the hood. They jump in the car. First, it's one fool chasing me. They jump in the car. I'm going. They almost run me over. I start running in the middle of the street. Boom, they trip me. They start packing me out in the middle of the street. Boop, 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 boop. Right? I have another Santa Muerte chain. If you guys check out my old videos, you guys could see it. I had a rope chain with another Santa Muerte medallion. So I'm getting, boom, I dropped to one knee. I just remember I'm on one knee, and next thing you know, I see my chain on the ground. I look down and I see my chain on the ground. So I'm trying to grab my chain, and as I'm grabbing my chain, I just see the fucking straight barrel. And it was one of them like long barrels, you know what I mean? Like, let me see, I can explain it. It was one of them like long barrels with like holes. Like, it looked like the front of a Tech 9, but it could have been a bigger assault rifle. But it was chunky. He was holding it with two hands. And it's just some short, chubby, dark-skinned motherfucker. Because he wasn't even... I was on one knee, and he was like the same height as me almost. You know what I'm saying? I just see him put the gun, and he just laughing. You know what I mean? He just smiling. My first reaction, instead of... I was reaching down. I have one hand like this. I'm reaching down to grab the chain, and as soon as I seen that, my hand I grabbed the gun. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I have the gun. I'm holding the gun. I'm like this on one knee. Boom, boom, boom. I'm holding the gun. It's to the point I'm not letting go that I got kicked on my shoulder, and it dislocated my shoulder. Boom, I let go, and after that, I blacked out. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I blacked out. All I remember was coming to. I came to, and I'm looking up, and there's a car. I don't even know the color of the car. I just know it didn't have tints. And there's a lady, and she's like, "Mijo, are you okay? Do you need me to call the cops?" Woo, woo, woo. I just remember I just got up. I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't need you to call no cops. Can you do me a favor? I live right down the street. Just keep going down Hyde Park, 2 blocks over. I live right down the street, man. Like, just do me a favor, man. Drive me home so my wife could come get my car." You know, that was my main thing. I checked in my pocket. I still had my keys. So I'm like, just drop me off home. You know, do me that favor. If you really want to look out for me, drop me off home. She's like, "Oh, I don't want to get involved. I have my daughter." But she still helped me. I got in the back seat. She drove me home. She actually drove my wife to go pick up my car. You know? So that's why I want to say she's an angel sent from heaven, man, because I wouldn't doubt it if I would have walked it home, that if they would have rolled up on me on another little street and smoked me. I'm a firm believer that the only reason why they didn't smoke me was because we were on a busy street. While they were jumping me, there was cars honking and cars waiting to go. So I'm a firm believer that that's the only reason why I didn't get smoked. If I would have got caught on a little street or in an alley in a back street, I wouldn't be right here talking to you guys till this day, man. You know what I mean? You guys would have never have been able to hear my stories or nothing like that. You know? And I also looked it up. Like, what does it mean when a Santa Muerte chain breaks, right? And you guys could even look it up yourself. When a Santa Muerte chain breaks on you, it means that she protected you from death. Check it out. If you don't believe me, check it out. Look up, what does it mean when a Santa Muerte chain breaks? And it's going to say that it means that she saved you from death. So I know I get a lot of people in the comments talking about, somebody said that she's the reason I have nightmares. And I don't ask you guys for much. But the only thing I'm going to ask you for is please just don't talk about her. You know? I don't judge you guys on your religious beliefs. I try not to get into that. But don't badmouth her, man, because she's the reason that I'm still here and that I'm alive, I'm out of jail, and that I'm able to succeed in life, man. She does no harm. I don't do no harm. I just ask for protection, and I give thanks for my life because I know that I've been through a lot of near-death experiences that the normal person don't come back from, you know? And that's why I say I'm grateful and I'm thankful that that happened to me. Because prior to me running into these individuals, it was already word throughout the hood to watch out for this certain individual, for this certain car. And that's the same car that almost ran me over. Now that I think back and I look at it, it's the same vehicle description that the homies had gave me. Like, hey, watch out for this car. They've been riding around lately and harassing all the little homies. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm a firm believer, man, that if what they did to me, they would have caught one of the little homies, a 14, 15, 16-year-old, man, they would have probably killed them. You know what I mean? And I'm not even trying to say like I'm this, I'm that, but I'm older. You know what I mean? I have a grown man body. What type of pain and stuff that I can endure, a 14, 15, 16-year-old, they're not going to be able to endure that pain, you know? So that's why I take it in stride, man. I'm just like, fuck it. I took one for the team, man. I know all the harm that I've done in my life, and I know I'm not perfect. I just take it like, hey, you know, it was my karma. And I thank her for me still being here, because if it wasn't for her, best believe I know I'll be dead on various occasions. The other time, they were shooting at me from this camera to this door, and they didn't hit me. You know what I'm saying? How many situations we've been in there, been in trouble, in trouble, red lighted, you know what I mean? Like, all kinds of shit, you know? Like, I've been through a lot of shit that the normal person would not come back from, and still be here breathing, you know? And that's why I wanted to share that story with you guys, man. I also wanted to just let you guys know, don't get too comfortable, man. Me personally, that's my bad. I got too comfortable. I should have known better than to stop at that store. What would it have hurt for me to just bend the corner, just go to a store right here, right down the street from the house, you know? Why did I have to stop there? I just got too comfortable, you know? And at the time when all that happened too, I had just got, your boy was a supervisor at the Stizzy shop in downtown LA. I had just got promoted. I was only there a week as far as like a supervisor. Bullshit you not, if I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm gonna tell you guys, that right there made me lose a good ass job. All I would do every day, I would go to work, say at 1:30, I'll go in and they'll give me 2 big ass trash bags. 2 big ass trash bags, and they'll be like say it'll be like 15 pounds. It'll be like 7 pounds in this one and like another 8 in this one. And they'll be in 2-pound bags. So I'll get the trash bags, go to where the trimming room's at, and they had a big ass bowl. I would weigh them. My job was to weigh the bud. I had a paper saying how much it was and all that, but before I would put it out, because I was the supervisor of the trimming and the bagging up, the packaging department. So what I would do is I would oversee the people trimming the buds and packaging the 8s, like weighing out the 8s. So every day I would go, they'll have like 15 ounces waiting for me, 15 pounds waiting for me. I'll see the list. All right, it's this. Take it to the weighing room, weigh it all out, confirm that it's the weight that it says on the page, and then I'll take it to the tables. I'll get bowls, I'll get scales, scissors. I'll set up 2-3 tables. So now it's 2:30, the people are clocking in. So when they come in, I already have their station hooked up for them. And I had bins in the middle. My job was just to walk around, make sure that they were trimming right, make sure that their 8s, I would go around, like, let me see, weigh that one out for me. They'll weigh it out for me. I'll make sure it's between the certain amount it needs to be. All right, you're good. And then at the end, do the count, how many we packaged. At the end, weigh out how much was left over. That's what I was doing, man. It was a great job. Your boy was getting good overtime. I would go in at 1:30 in the afternoon. I wouldn't leave till like 1, 2 in the morning. So I was getting overtime. Going and weighing trash bags of bud? Like, come on, that's a no-brainer. So I'm not gonna lie, man. I think it kind of got to my head a little bit, and I needed a little awakening, you know. That's the only thing that I could think of. Like, for something like that to happen to me, at that point, I feel like I wasn't ready, you know. I wasn't ready to receive not those gifts, but I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but I feel like at that point in time, I wasn't ready. I still had to learn. My mentality wasn't where it's at right now. I was still getting high under the influence and stuff like that. So I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, you know? Because look at where I'm at now, working close to home. I love my job. I love what I do as far as giving you guys content. And we right here, baby, you know what I'm saying? We getting it. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys, man. And, you know what I mean? Take whatever you take from it. I know this one was a little bit all over the place, but I'm just being real, raw, and uncut. Being transparent. Something that a lot of these people on this platform are not. They like to paint this picture and paint this facade like they this, that, man. Knock that shit off, homie. Straight up. Knock it off. A lot of you living in fucking the valley, living in fucking a whole nother state. You know what I mean? That's why they feel like they could talk so freely or badmouth people and stuff like that, because they know that they ain't outside. Me personally, I live in the Los Angeles area and I go to a lot of these events. At least I'm trying to. Lately I've been busy, so that's why I haven't put up no events or anything. But pretty soon I'm gonna try to start hitting these events again and start networking, you know, because that's what it's all about. It's about giving good content and networking, man. That's the difference between the normal person and the person that's trying to achieve greatness. That's my point of view, man. Shout out Killer Kush, and more importantly, man, shout out Cali Herbs. I tapped in with my boy, and he gonna be one of the new sponsors for this channel. Shout out the homies from Playboys. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all haven't tried that Cali Herbs, y'all sleeping on it, man. Killer Kush and Cali Herbs. I've been smoking nothing but that. No cap, man. I put that on everything. If I'm lying, I'm dying, y'all. I've been smoking nothing but Cali Herbs and Killer Kush. Let's get it.